Hi there. I usually get a prompting as to what I should say. This time, my prompting is the fact that I don't know what to say, in the sense that um, there's so much stuff to talk about, and everything has to do with very layers and layers of information. And I liken it for like 20 plus years longer. It's like I've had a, a puzzle turned over with all the color facing down and all the brown facing up, and I might read a book and turn over a puzzle piece, and oh, that's interesting. Or I might check into quantum physics. I'll turn over another piece, kind of thing, in my mind's eye, and I'll see this layered of sporadic color, and I don't even have an idea what the picture is going to look like. It's just me trying to put the pieces together. And I think as you go through life, you start hear a conversation, or you read a book, or you hear a narrative or a podcast, or things that interest you. So over 20 plus years and so on and so forth, some people, they've been doing this ever since they were very young. And so I just want to encourage you just to don't judge something when you hear it. Just let it rest with you. Just kind of ponder some ideas, and wait for that witness of some kind of a resonance with your heart, with your spirit, and let that feed you. Because there's a lot of things out there that you can open up an app, say on YouTube. You can see all these pictures and these descriptions and that. Just you can't digest everything. So just kind of let your spirit kind of draw you to the things that may resonate, and usually within a couple of minutes, you'll probably know whether it feels right or we want to feel more, and so on. So I'm just saying, just kind of let things be really loose, and let things just kind of sit in the back of your head. If you hear something that's new, don't try and push it away. You don't have to file it. Just kind of go, oh, that's interesting. Another perspective. And you might find down the road that it makes sense. Sometimes I bought a book and maybe I just put it on the shelf. Whatever, I was interested in it, but I bought it. I didn't read it. And maybe 2 years later, I pulled it off the shelf. It's like, whoa, the timing is impeccable. So just allow the synchronicities come along. Let the pieces kind of join up in their own time. After a while, the picture starts to kind of come together. You kind of have an idea how things are connected and how the dimensions are, and how everything kind of lays in place. By all means, I can't teach anything. There's so many people out there that are so articulate and detailed with everything, and they're very, very thorough. I come across information, I get the gist of it, and it resonates with me or not, and I kind of move on. And it just increases kind of an aspect of my knowing. If you get rid of some of the clutter, things sit with you, and you believe less in belief systems. You just get kind of a sense of knowing about things, and the confidence that you've never had before, which is really interesting. Once you start pulling away belief systems and so on, you can look at Christianity. Pull away religion from Christianity, and you have a beautiful man being that is just so in touch with who he is, and his divinity, and his humanness, and all he's doing is manifesting light, and his connection is with his Father's source. When you see his interaction with through his meditation, through his prayers and stuff with his Father, he's not praying to the God of the old Bible. You look at all that stuff, start to unravel some of this stuff, and you look at his teachings, look at the Sermon on the Mount, and look what he was getting at. He just kind of live an honorable life, not selfless, but be generous. Give your coat if you need to, walk the extra mile, go beyond and above, treat your neighbors as you would have them treat you. Very simple concepts. The meek shall inherit the earth. I think we're on the precipice of seeing really what that means. And I grew up in Christian fundamental stuff, and I believe a lot of these touch points with different concepts and scriptures, and casting your bread on the water, and reaping what you sow, and so on, and separation of the tares and the wheat, and and just all these concepts, along with faith pressed down together, shaken together, and I've that's kind of the construct of how I think. But when you start to pull away the religious aspects of that, it's very liberating to see what the divine has in store for each one of us, and how we can participate with that. So just to encourage you to come in alignment with things that resonate with you. Don't be quick to judge. Let things kind of work its way out, and don't shut anything off. I think that's probably all. I was just kind of off the cuff here. I didn't know what to talk about because I didn't know what to talk about. There's too many things. If someone asks me a question about something, it's like I have a 1,000 balloons full of helium with strings on them on the ceiling, and they all kind of connect to each other in things that I've learned at different times. It's like I don't know which 3 balloons I can pull down to help answer this question, because there's so many layers to it. So anyway, all I want to do is just remind us all that it's complex, and in some ways it's extremely simple. So just allow the information rest in your heart. Try not to get caught up with the semantics of what the definition of the words are, or what my definition is as opposed to your definition. I use spirit and soul almost synonymously. Some people see them very different, and so on. So there's just want to, if you're jumping on and taking a look and listening to what I'm saying, just take it all with heart intent. I'm not trying to mince words. I'm not trying to bully people or judge any group or religions or people. I just want to allow people to almost breathe, relax, be open-minded to thoughts that they haven't maybe considered, maybe challenge a belief system, because if you're afraid to challenge one of your belief systems, that's probably a good indication. That's always more reason to challenge it. You should be able to be free to challenge anything you believe in and see what you come up with. So anyway, just want to encourage you with that, and I'll leave that with you. Thanks. Bye.